Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Holy fuck. I don't have the patience for this right now. I really don't. She's working now. Good, good. All right. How's your night going? What time is it home? At home. It's like almost 10 o'clock. No, it is 10 o'clock. Shit. How am I? I'm pretty good. We took it easy for the most part. Tried to go to a spa earlier, but the wait list was so long. Like, it was like a 2-hour wait at least. And we're like, oh, screw it. We'll just come back and we'll use the hot tub here. Hopped in there for a little bit. It was good. Then we went for some Mexican food, and it was mint. It was good. But we had a good night out last night too. So all around, it's been a good day. Georgia, thank you very much. Was it no, it wasn't sketchy. It was actually super nice. Kind of bummed we didn't get to go because it looked gorgeous, and it would have been a good experience. But it is what it is. We still had a good time. Changes. Oh, the Mexican food was so good, so good. I had some steak fajitas with the Wagyu steak. It was phenomenal. And then on the side I had some Mexican rice. She slapped. But yeah, we're gonna do the Q&A still. Kun will be down here very shortly, and we'll kick it off. I think TJ is gonna come down for a bit too, but he's hurting himself today, so if he doesn't make it, he doesn't make it down. Yeah, he's just kind of chilling on the couch right now, taking her easy. I'm in the dungeon right now, yeah. See, this is like the strongest point where we can get Wi-Fi, so I'm like, okay. Here we go. We're on the West Coast for still another week and a half, at least. What time is it there? Maybe just about 7 o'clock. Around there. I'm not in the States. I'm in British Columbia. I'm in Whistler still, so. Sarah Cameron? No. She likes anchovies on her pizza, doesn't she? Didn't you guys say that? That's a big no. Hello, hello, hello. That is a deal breaker. That's a big one. Anchovies on the za. That might be worse than pineapple. I don't know. The porch? Oh, don't worry. When I'm back home, we'll be having the porch lives again. Don't you worry. Yeah, guys, Kuhn's TikTok is coming. It's coming. Okay, it's been a rough. Well, it was our birthdays, almost back to back. So it's been. Don't worry, it's coming. I promise you, it's coming. Yeah, we didn't party, like obviously not on his birthday today, but we went out last night, and then even for mine, we went out the night before. So yeah. Hey, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. You tried anchovies on pizza once. It was gross. I have no doubt about that. No doubt about that. Going on a cruise tomorrow. Enjoy your cruise. That should be a good time. That should be fun. I've never been on a cruise personally, but it definitely would be something cool to do. I will tell Justin happy birthday, absolutely. As soon as he gets down here. Absolutely. Shrimp on pizza? I've never tried that. Never tried it. Hello, hello, hello. You had shoulder surgery today. Oh, that's never good. Hopefully you have a speedy and great recovery. But yeah, that's not fun. Did I wrap my gifts? No, I didn't wrap my gifts. But Lisa, what's shaking? We're doing pretty good. You know. We caught our second win now. Regardless, it's going to be a bit of an early night for us. We're not going to be up too late tonight. We need to get some rest. And then, tomorrow we're headed back to Vancouver for 2 days before heading out to Victoria. So that should be a good time. You know, our time in Whistler has been great. We got some good footage. We've done some fun things. So it's been good. It's been very good. Very good. The hot tub has been fantastic. Love it. I love it. We've used it quite a bit. We've spent quite a bit of time in there. And Kuhn, you know, Kuhn loves the steam room, so he's been steaming it up in there as much as he could. Hey, thank you for the gifts. Appreciates it. Thank you. The ice bar, no, we didn't end up being able to see it. Yeah. Is your neck better? JDJ?
Oh, shit.
What? What's wrong, mate?
All right,
Alright,
bruv.
bruv. No. This is B-Day. I'm not gonna kick him out of the big, nice room. Changes. I don't know why that's so stuck in my head.
Calm down. Okay.
Say cheese.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oi, mate.
Oi.
What you doing?
How goes it?
What-
Should we do...
What you got on here?
Oh, God.
Oh, goodness, what is this?
Oh, guys, you know who you ran into last night, too, at the bar? Sam, and Jack. And
Yeah, we found, yeah.
oh, my God, beauties. It was good. I'm sitting there in the bathroom and washing my hands, and I look to my left, I'm like, he looks fucking familiar, but it's tough to tell sometimes with the mask on, right? So I'm just like, oh. And then all of a sudden, he looks over, too, and he's like, no fucking way. And I'm like, Sam, what's up, bro?
What's up, bruv?
Oh,
What's
son.
his pooping?
We had some great fucking,
Yeah.
we had some drinks. It
Dude,
was
those
good.
guys are
They're
nuts.
funny. They're beauties.
Jaeger bomb goggles are on.
No, not
Full
the Jaeger
effect.
bombs.
Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys, there was a lot of posts for you. There was a lot.
Wow.
Hollywood, Justin,
What
Golden.
can I say?
Oh boy.
What can I say? You know, Alex, one day you might get to my level. Just one day. You know, keep working. Keep trying.
I will.
Keep trying.
I really will. Okay. Do you want to start with your gift now, or do you want to do it after?
Let's run the Q&A.
Q&A? Okay, can we use your phone to read the questions off?
I think we have to.
Yeah. We do have to.
Can you imagine just go in and out every single time?
One sec. 1 sec.
Oh no, they won't.
They want the gift first.
Fuck, I don't like gifts.
Oh.
You're too kind. Guys, Pretty Boy has a way with his words. Who knew? What's up, guys? A little tired. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. I said it earlier on my live. I went through like, I don't know, a lot of you guys made like TikTok edits and just stuff on Twitter, and I just was like, kind of lost for words. Lost for words. You guys are the best. Best community on TikTok for sure. For sure. And Pretty Boy's a kind man. Day's going good. Yeah, it's been like a pretty relaxed day. Hold on, 1 second. Un momento.
Hello. What's going on? Huh? Oh, I thought you said what happened to it. So what do you mean, mate?
Oh
I'm
no.
just giving you fair warning though. I know you're a big card guy.
No,
but
your
I
post.
didn't. What?
You don't need card. Your post was very nice. Very nice.
So here's my packaging. Here it is.
Fucking way better than mine. Way better.
Here, should I go
than
get
mine.
a jacket and put it around it too?
That's a chirp. That's a
All right,
chirp.
sir.
Look at
Here
this.
you go. They're both in there. You'll see.
Oh, look at this guy.
It's a tight squeeze in that bag. She's a tight one. Oh.
You know when they go,
What's in the box?
what's in the box?
Jack in the box.
Jack's in the box.
There's a Jack's in the box.
Nah, bro, you're tripping.
Yeah, so those are perfect for running. So it's like you don't have to take your gloves off to change
You're
songs or nothing.
tripping. You're
So they got the screen
tripping.
touch, which is blessed,
Not the slippers.
and then the slips.
Bro,
'Cause I know you've been wanting
you
some
know I
slips.
wanted slippers.
So I made sure that
You're the
they
fucking
were the
man.
comfiest ones I could find. So
You are the man.
yes, sir, I got
Come
you.
on, bro.
But yeah,
Guys.
I'm pretty sure. What size
We
were your
love
feet?
Pretty Boy.
You were 10.
10, no, these
okay,
are- I'm
that's
putting these on
perfect.
now.
That's perfect.
I'm putting these on now.
Nice. Nice.
Oh. Oh.
Oh wait.
Oh, yeah, no,
Oh.
no, wait. Oh. There we go.
There she be.
You're the man. I love
Oh.
you, brother.
Love you too, bro.
All right.
Good shit.
Gonna cry.
Good shit. Good shit. Oh, yeah,
All
they
these
wanna-
are
they wanna
so
see 'em.
nice. Guys,
Some nice root slippers.
these are so comfortable,
Now
bro.
you can walk around.
Everywhere with these.
slips.
Dude, I'm gonna be wearing these all the time, man. I needed these. I've been wearing my
I know.
my
I was
tensor
like-
bandage.
I was like, you need some
Sandals.
slips, and you've been talking
Oh,
about
what
you
a
wanted
guy!
slips. So.
What a guy! And
Yes,
the running
sir.
gloves
and
too.
the running gloves, cause yeah,
That's unreal, bro. Thank you.
yeah, no problem,
Thank
bro.
you very much.
I didn't want to get anything too heavy, cause obviously you don't want your hands sweating buckets while you're
No,
running.
These
but
are fucking
it should be
perfect,
good.
dude.
Oh God. So yeah, and then yeah, there's obviously there is more, but because we were changing locations so much, it's getting sent home. So
Yeah.
Um,
Which it's kind of the
and I don't
issue
know
we
any
ran
of the-
into.
addresses or anything. So I was just like, I'm not gonna risk it. 'Cause
No,
that would suck.
we're moving every
Yeah.
single time.
So
Wow.
there we go.
Look at that. Look at
There
that,
we go.
guys. What a good birthday.
What a good birthday.
All right. right, so should we start on Twitter?
Yeah, let's start on the twits. Let's start on the twits.
On the twits?
Yeah, we're in Whistler still, guys, until tomorrow. Then we out of here.
We out, yeah. I think Shinko might pop in.
TJ! He's watching this upstairs.
Is he actually?
Right now. Oh, there is an eagle behind us. Eh, Mom? It's not as good as your pictures, though.
No.
That one doesn't
Nothing's
even
as
look
good.
real. I think that's painted. So, I mean, like, that's a good painting, but you get the actual shots.
And also, Karen, thank you for the video and post on the Facebook group.
Yeah, that was
Very
good,
thoughtful
too. That
of
was
you.
very good.
Actually, all of you guys.
There's a lot of good
Oh,
posts.
we got quite a few questions here.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm trying to keep it, like, because I know we did this before, and I don't want to...
Yeah. Avoid some repeats.
Oh, this is actually not bad. What are the best and worst purchases you have ever made?
Best and worst purchases I've ever made. Ooh, that's a tough one. Best purchase. Definitely the plane tickets out here. Honestly, the plane tickets to come out
Facts.
west. That was the best
Facts.
purchase. I like.
Facts.
Yeah. And
Honestly.
then the worst purchase I could have made was probably all those like Habbo credits on the phone when I was younger, because I got my ass whooped by my rents after that. And there was just literally no point to it. So not money well spent. And I didn't even have money at the time because it was just a wee little guy. So
Just a little boy.
No.
Just a young lassie.
the Gucci slides, I treated myself after a hard year of work. I do not regret those one bit. I'm
The
sorry,
Gucci's.
I don't.
The Gucci slides.
I like them. They're comfy as hell. And
You wear them all the time,
I wear
too.
them all the time. Like, they've got their money's worth, you know? The hot dogs, yeah, no, those were good, though. You got to try the Wagyu hot dogs.
Yeah, you
know?
gotta try them and
try
then
it.
just try them once, maybe go back every now and then. Don't get like
We spent like...
and eat Mr. Beast burger on the same night. Just don't do it.
It's just rough. It's a rough one.
I'll say the best purchase. Yeah, dude, honestly, the plane. No, that's such a good answer. That is such a good answer. The plane tickets out here were probably good, but I'll change it up. I would say, like, the Nespresso machine. Well, I didn't eat.
Wait,
that was
like
a
as your
gift.
worst or
No, best. Like,
best?
just
Okay.
as because it saves money, right? Like,
Oh,
on
yeah.
call.
True.
I don't know,
You
actually,
love
no.
'em.
But that was a gift. The worst purchase, honestly, like, I bought, like, a lot of, like, so I bought this, like, pull-up machine thing for
okay.
home, and I barely ever used it because
Wait, just
I
like
realized,
the bar that goes
like,
on the
no,
door
it was,
frame,
like, a whole thing. Like, you can do dips, pull-ups, chin-ups, you can
Oh,
sit on, like, it's a
shit.
whole thing.
Okay.
And I just realized I was like, oh, this is perfect. I won't have to go to the gym. I just need this and then get some weights and stuff.
Yeah.
But then I realized I just like going to the gym. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think I
It's
could
a
have a
different
home
vibe.
gym.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I don't get the same. So it was
Yeah.
like, I don't know. That was probably it. And actually fucking ended up just giving it to Shinko.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well,
No, he does. Yeah, he
he's
does.
got a pretty sick
He's
home.
got a good one going, for sure.
Worst, yeah. That, I don't know. I feel like I've made some other pretty bad.
Yeah.
Dude, I also in grade 10 spent like, and I didn't have like money at that time really, like grade
Yeah.
9, grade 10. I think I spent like something ridiculous on this hideous Ralph Lauren vest that cost me like, I had like Christmas money. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Yeah, I was like, this is sick.
Let's go!
This is sick.
Oh, man. No, that was a good question, actually.
Yeah, no,
Good
that
answers,
was a
too.
really good
Those were good.
question. So on Bianca _ Neve, thank you for that question.
Good question.
Let's see here.
We're not in Key West. We're in Whistler, British Columbia.
Have you and Alex gotten tired of being around each other 24/7? Yes, I fucking hate this guy.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy.
No.
Yeah, honestly,
Like,
no.
we honestly have not had, like, one...
Like, we mesh good.
We just mesh.
good.
We just know. I don't know. Like, it's
It's just a good combination.
It's a kind of combination. We've talked about it. We just sort of balance each other out.
Yeah.
And like anything, I feel like people who like live together with like issues in terms of like, I don't know. We just both realize that like the places we're in are just probably gonna get a little trash, and then we just have to like rally and clean them up.
Yeah.
So, I would say I don't know, that issue, and like we kind of just. You don't have to worry about like buying things because we're just paying from the same.
Yeah.
Like it's both about, I don't know.
So, in that sense, there's not really much to worry about. We're pretty good.
Ooh, what has been the best thing so far during your trip?
Skydiving.
Okay, let's dive deeper into this.
Okay.
Let's do activity, which I think we're both gonna say skydiving, but like realization.
Realization.
Like something like like a perspective or just like something you realized or like a feeling.
Oh, that's a tough one. Realization. Do you have an answer? Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I would say like for me, and I talked about it even like this today, like when I was on my live, was like realizing like you really never know what's gonna like come your way.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's like cliche, but like sometimes the cliche things just make so much sense. Yeah. Like I would have never pictured a year ago on my birthday that like right now, like we'd be doing this. Like I would be here with you, like doing this. Like I never would have thought that. And you kind of just like, it's tough to like actually understand what that means until you go through something. You know? Until you go through 100%. It and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, like it's one thing being on like the outside. Johnny, realizing when you come home we're getting wrecked.
Johnny dopes.
But yeah, no, for sure. And it was like, I think another one was like obviously it was like scary at first, where it's like, okay, like we're leaving, like we're going out here.
Yeah.
But then once we actually did it was kind of like, oh, like this is good shit. Like move. Yeah, this was 100% the right move, and it was like, okay, it just kind of like made us realize that we were on like the right track, where it was like, okay, like our headspace is in the right area, like and we just got to keep going, and it's proven itself time after time. So
yeah, and also the importance, I feel like, of having like some type of like structure.
Oh yeah, for
like
sure.
The fact that like we have a to-do list for like the next day, or like we like that, and now we have to like implement, I think, maybe a bit more of a structure.
Yeah.
So it's like,
exactly.
I think, those are the things, like that's like super important, because I feel like a lot of people can get really carried away really fast.
Oh, it's easy to get caught up in it.
Really caught up in it. So
we've done a really good, a good job, because like we still get our shit done, and it's like we're still on top of it.
We just realized that like to keep it going, you have to like.
Yeah.
There's like I don't know. There is a lot that goes into it that I feel like it like isn't, like people don't recognize or realize until they're like actually involved in it.
Yeah. Exactly. Like there's actually a lot more that goes into it, and it's a lot more tiring than like people would actually think.
Yeah. And like just things you have to deal with, or like
Yeah.
Just things like that.
It's insane. It's insane. That is a good question.
What about you? Did you already give your answer? Dude,
I am
dazed. I am so tired.
Oh.
I couldn't even talk today.
Oh man, yeah, it was a rough start to the day. It was rough.
That was from Crystal. Thank you, Crystal. Cam Thompson. If you could meet one person from history, who would it be and why?
If I could meet one person from history. Ooh.
Oh, dude, I have so many, like, that's so hard.
Ooh, that's actually a tough one. I don't know.
I kind of have, like, two.
Alright.
I would say my first one would be, like, John Rockefeller.
Okay.
Just because, like, he kind of was someone who, like, shaped just, like, everything to do with, like, especially like the American economy and just like business in general. Like he really shaped it.
Right.
And like just built something absolutely massive that's like lived on to like now. Like that's like I don't know, and then I would probably say the Dalai Lama.
That's an interesting one.
Yeah. I'd love to meet someone who was just so like grounded, you know, and like level headed and like just someone just so unique and so well known for that.
That's actually a really good one. I'd have to agree with you on that one because it's like I just want to know like how like the mindset behind it more where it's like or like get more of a feel for it because it's like it's something that's not obviously easily attainable like
Anne Frank.
Oh yeah.
You know? Yeah. Like just someone like shit like that.
Yeah, like somebody that was like definitely like very influential.
Yeah, like shaped history and did stuff that like nobody else, you know, like that shit takes balls.
Even like I don't even know. Like, you know what? Even going back and like meeting like first ancestors would be cool too, because it's like,
dude, that's a good answer.
Just to see what it was like back then, like the because like nobody really knows. Like, you know, it's like a game of telephone. Like that's how I think of it. Like, you know, obviously like there's obviously a lot of accuracy behind it, but it's like you don't actually know unless you were there. So it was like, I think that would be a good one too. For sure.
Okay, hold on. Damn it, I lost the thread. Uno momento. Alicia, good question. If you could relive one day of your life, what would it be and why?
Wow. That's a good one.
If
I could relive one day of my life, what would it be and why?
That's so fucking hard.
Yeah, that's a tough one. It's like
in the same mindset, or you could go back with like our current. Like, I'd love to see like the day I was born.
Yeah, honestly.
Or like if you, like, I don't know if that really makes sense, you know, but someone said skydiving. I don't know.
Yeah, but you could relive that again, you know.
Do skydiving again.
Honestly, I would definitely say if I could relive it, it would have been my first time qualifying for OFSA. Because that feeling was unreal. Huge. Because that was huge. Everything I wanted to do. And then when it happened, it was just an indescribable feeling. It was like, holy fuck.
Like you did.
We're going. Yeah. So I'd definitely say that.
For those of you who don't know what OFSA is, like OFSA is like the pinnacle of like sports.
Yeah. It's
in high school. It's like, it's provincial wide.
So like that's like for high school sports, that's the top that you could have brought it for.
Especially in something like track where it's like that's on, you know, like that's you.
It's on you. So like that was a huge accomplishment for me because I loved track in high school. I loved it. So I definitely like to go relive that day. Faux show.
Ooh, Monica, good question. What is something you've learned about each other after living together that you may have not known before? How much this boy likes to sleep.
I love to sleep.
Duh. I don't know. Like,
That's another good question.
Dude, you guys are making us think. We're exhausted.
Okay, honestly, just because this is probably like the most noticeable one for me, is like how quickly you can flip the switch into fun mode as soon as we have to.
Oh.
Because it was like we've had our good times in high school, but there's been a long chunk of time since we've actually gone out.
Yeah.
And then this is kind of like, oh shit, like he can flip on that like fun switch quick. And it's a good time. Like it's enjoyable. it's not over the top. It's like it's enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely with that one for sure.
Vanette. Actually, I'll change that.
Okay.
I think just how calm you are in like any given situation, like just you remain level-headed in like every aspect,
Yeah.
which is like something I admire and respect, because it's like for me it's like I don't know, like sometimes I'll like think and then I'm like holy shit, but you're just like I don't know, you approach situations in just like a very calm manner.
Yeah.
But
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Vanessa, she's asking, what's one thing you couldn't live without? Coffee.
Pizza. Definitely the za. I mean, like, cliche answer kind of, but like, fuck. I love my za. I fucking love it. So.
Ooh, Vanessa also, she posted a couple good ones. What's your dream vacation?
Traveling Australia.
Ooh.
Traveling Australia. Like, I'd like to see all parts of it, honestly. Like, that would... Because I had my one coworker who did it. He, a couple years after university or whatever, he ended up going out to Australia and kind of backpacked around there. And, like, he'd stay in a place for about, like, a month. And he'd find a local job there, you know, just to pay his expenses, whatever he had. And then he'd pack it up and move to a different part. And he went around all of Australia and he loved it. And he was like, he highly recommended doing it. So I'm like, man, like, that would be fun. That would be up my alley. Plus, I really want to go to Australia. So that, yeah, definitely that. What's yours?
I would like, dude, I'd want to go to like Greece.
Oh, yeah.
Italy, and like the south of France.
The south
all
of
in
France.
one, yeah. I think that would be sick. Like, do that on like a boat. Not stay on the boat. Like, it'd have to be a nice boat.
Yeah. That'd be cool, yeah. That'd be
cool.
really cool. Oh, show.
I think this is actually something we can both speak on. Barbara asked, so she asked what it was like growing up with three sisters affect your personality. Do you think it's played an influence or traits, yada yada, and what kind of traits you're looking for in your potential life mate? Like we both grew up with just sisters. Like you have KK. Like I have.
Yeah, I got
three
KK.
sisters. Like what do you What do you think?
Okay, can I read that question?
Yeah.
Growing up with three sisters affected your personality.
Definitely being more understanding of like girls.
100%.
That makes sense. Like and kind of like the things that they go through.
Yeah.
And like kind of like the things that, especially like my sister, had like a really bad relationship, and that like I saw how it affected like her.
Yeah.
And also like our like our family too.
Yeah.
So it was like those are things I think like personality wise you just have more of like an understanding and like of certain situations, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
If that makes sense.
100%.
Yeah.
And then to go off of it, do you think it had played an influence on what kind of traits you were looking for in your potential life mate?
150%.
Yeah, 100%. Because when you live with them full time and you get to experience everything and you're just like, okay, so you know what, like, you know, you can tolerate while living with. Like, you know, not your boundaries to a certain extent, but it's like, you know,
you can, I don't know, yeah.
It's hard
and
to
like
explain,
you can pick
but
up like red flags, I feel like.
Oh yeah, for
on
sure.
certain things.
For sure.
And like we're both very close with our moms too, so it's like you
yeah.
also like we kind of get that same
100%
type of thing, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's a good question.
That is a good question. Barbara with the good one.
Good one. What do you feel is your best quality? What is your worst quality? Rap 1985. And why?
What do you think is your best quality? Okay, I'm gonna have to go with the one that you said, like being able to like remain calm in most situations for sure, and just deal with situations that way, because it's like when you get them like super worked up or whatever, your head, you're just not thinking clearly. So I mean, I'm not saying that I'm always thinking clearly. Like obviously you still get all jumbled up in there, but you know, it certainly helps for sure. And the worst quality, honestly, it would be kind of the same thing. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's like a double-edged
sword, because it's like there's certain situations where it's like you shouldn't just take it as calm, like, you know.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Like I can't change it. It's not like that's just who I am. So yeah, like we said, it's like a double-edged sword. Yeah.
Dude, that's kind of like mine, like opposite of mine.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like I can't like turn a switch off sometimes, you know, like my brain's always just like going nonstop, which I think benefits me and benefits us, but then also like has its downfall, you know, where 100%. Like I definitely can burn out sometimes, or like overthink in certain situations for sure. So yeah, I would say that.
Yeah, no, I agree. Good one.
There's this, Jessica Jax 1. There's a zombie apocalypse. Slay them all or cry and hide. Would you survive?
Oh. I'm going nuts. I'm not crying and hiding. I'm gonna try and slay all of them. I'm going out with a fight. For sure. You're not just taking me.
No.
So
I would say I would be very strategic with how I feel like I would try and like have a setup, but then like do it slowly. Like I wouldn't go running and like.
Yeah. Just going like Rambo style.
Like, no.
No, I would definitely. You need a certain approach to it, I feel like.
Yeah. Would you survive? I think I'd survive. 100%.
I think yeah.
Unless it got to a point where it was just like you're like the last one.
Yeah, then it's like
okay.
It's game over.
Boys are kind of screwed at that point.
It's game over.
Kathy G. Please name a skill or something that you would like to be better at doing.
Okay, wait, say that one again. Sorry, I was distracted.
Please name a skill or something that you would like to be better at doing.
Cooking, okay?
Fair enough.
Like, just because I love food, okay? So if I were, like, and I know it's like you mostly follow, like, directions, ingredients, etc., but it's, like, still, like, there's still skill that goes into it. And I love food, so if I could just make absolute bomb food all the time, no matter what it was, I'd dig with that for sure.
Yeah, I'd say like cooking or driving.
No, you're way better driving.
I'm better. I'm better now. I used to
better.
be so bad.
Oh.
I used to be so bad. I don't know how I've like never had. Driving for sure.
That's a good one.
Oh, here you go, Jocks. If your social media career had not taken off, would you have stuck with landscaping, open your own landscaping business, bracket bigger than the one you had on the side, bracket, or pursue something different altogether?
That's a tough one. That's a really tough one. I mean, I loved landscaping and hardscaping. I loved it. But at the same time, don't get me wrong, as much as I loved it, I always had the thought kind of where it was like, I want to like
do something
experience
bigger, yeah.
something else, like
Yeah.
do something bigger. You know, regardless of such, like I would have loved to, you know, the own company. Yeah, that's probably like the goal, right? Like who wouldn't want that? But at the same time, like I don't know, I want to like experience more. I wouldn't just shove myself down that quick. I don't think. I don't know. That's a tough one to call on, but. Like I loved landscaping and hardscaping. It was good shit. It was super satisfying and it was rewarding regardless of how tough the day was, but yeah.
If you could own any piece of art or artifact, what would it be? Interesting.
Honestly, the Mona Lisa. Okay.
But he just has the Mona Lisa.
Because it's such a world, like it's such a famous painting, so just being able to be like, yeah, I got it.
I got that shit,
You know,
boy.
like it's huge. Like when you think of, well, at least when I think of artwork or like painting, like the first thing I always think of is Mona Lisa, for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know, if you were able to have that in your possession, I think.
I would say I'd want like something like the original Batmobile.
Oh, that's
from like,
interesting
you know,
one.
like
Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah.
Like I saw like, who is it? David Dobrik has one of the original, I think is it like R2D2. I've never seen Star Wars. But like from like in one of the actual ones that was used in the movie, and I was always like, that would be sick.
That would be sick.
And like
that would
the
be cool,
Batmobile,
yeah.
I always thought was the coolest thing in the world. So if you were to actually own like
one of those,
Yeah.
or like the original,
yeah, something like that,
be sick.
that'd be really cool.
For sure.
That was from Kate
Oh, show.
8773. Is Shinko in here? Shinko!
I feel like he is in here. DJ, are you in here?
Is Tanner single? Oh yes he is.
Oh yes, he is.
That was a question from Christy. And
Tanner.
Ooh. Cammy's Booze Mom 11. Where do you hope to see yourselves?
You just read her name and she commented at the exact same time.
Coincidence? I think not.
Wow, that was crazy shit. Okay, continue, sorry.
Where do you hope to see yourselves this time next year?
Honestly, I think having like being able to amplify the impact that we're having on certain lives, etc., but on a larger scale, like to be able to reach a larger audience at the same time and just kind of keep it growing. Yeah, I definitely would like for that, for sure.
Yeah. I would say like just kind of being I don't know, if we're able to sustain like what we're doing now and obviously like continue to grow like your platform, like the YouTube, like the merch, just everything in general, and continue traveling and like seeing like more crazy places.
Yeah.
You know, like I think it'd be really cool to like just be able to see.
Oh, 100%.
You know?
100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with that. Dun, 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 dun. Changes. Oh yeah, the We Go Along house. You got it.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Sick.
sick. What have you not done that you would really like to do? Question mark.
What have I not done that I would really like to do? What have I not done that I'd really like to do? That's tough. That's tough.
It was from Sabrina.
Are you still trying for number one? I would absolutely love to smash that guy out of the water this week. I love it. After all the shit that he was talking earlier, I would love it. But, get back to the question. Sorry, I got distracted.
It's all on Alex's mind right now. That's why he can't even answer questions.
Okay, wait, which one was it?
Who's the one? What is one thing you would really like to do?
Honestly, do you want to go first? Do you have an answer for that one? Like that's a tough one to think of right now. That's really hard. That is really hard.
I'd say like, yeah, it's so broad too, because it's like, obviously you'd be like, oh, travel somewhere, but like we've already touched on that, and then it's like overcoming a fear.
I got one. Buying my mom a house. For sure.
Damn.
Getting my mom a house. For sure. That would be it. Because like the fear thing, that's like, we jumped out of a plane, like,
We've
you know,
already
like
kinda-
the height, like that was fucking unreal, right? That was unreal. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you. Much love. I appreciate it. But yeah, jumping and such, it's just kind of like it's not as much as it just is like, it's just so sketchy to me in my mind. Like, yeah.
Buy your mom a house. That's a really good one.
Thanks, man.
I would say like, I don't know, I think at some point in my life it would be really cool to like, I don't want to say like, I don't know, like, oh, like open a charity or something, but like actually do something, even if it was for like one person or two people that would like actually like really influence and change their life, you know, like being able to like grant them an opportunity that they wouldn't have had before.
Yeah.
I think that type of shit would be like,
that's
like
good.
the high, that's kind of like the same feeling of like for you, like buying your mom,
Yeah.
you know, like a house.
100%. Yeah, no, that's a really good one too.
Do you want to pick one?
Yeah, I'll pick one. Okay, if you could switch places with anyone for one day, who would it be and why? And that one's from
Tom Brady.
What?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady?
Without a doubt. Dude, without a doubt. If I could be Tom Brady for a week or a day, I don't care. Dude, that would be sick.
That would be sick.
That would be cool.
he's got,
you know, like just to be like in the mind of someone who is just like the greatest of all time and just like has everything right. Yeah. Tom Brady.
Man. Honestly, I'm gonna say Tiger Woods, man.
Oh, dude, for sure. Yeah.
Because it's
Tiger
not
Woods
just the fact that he's a phenomenal player. Like, I heard this on one of the interviews, or some that they were doing on him off of, I don't know if it was TSN or whatever it was. But they were saying, like, so it's not even just about the golf game. Like, the amount, like, he has to calculate every move on that golf course because people go fucking nuts around him. So it's like, if he makes a sudden, like, and it could affect other people's play, so he's very considerate about that, and he does it very, very well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, it's just, there's a lot that would go into it, which is kind of fascinating because it's like, I don't know, like, it's just a very unique situation. Like, he's just a beast of a golfer, and I don't know.
No doubt.
That would be mine.
Tiger's a good...
Tiger!
And apparently, I don't know, apparently Tiger, like, through some of the craziest parties.
Oh, I believe it,
like, ever.
I believe it for sure. For sure.
Obviously, it's gotten him into some issues, but, you know, for a day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, what's one thing most people get wrong about you?
I I would say that like I feel like sometimes I can come off as like I don't know, like not arrogant, but like I kind of have like a resting bitch, like I'm like mad or like
That's
I don't
what
like,
I was gonna
you know.
say too. Like,
Yeah,
like people think we're unapproachable.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's like okay, yeah. No, I could see it for sure.
No,
That would have been
that-
mine too.
Yeah.
Like I've had many times where people are like, "Oh,
You're intimidated. Yeah.
like you are so much nicer than what I thought you were." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think I looked like
Yeah.
that miserable or like unapproachable,
Yeah.
but I could see it. I mean, that kind of comes down to like the calmness. It's like I don't always show like as much emotion as other people would, but it's like, you know, it
Yeah,
doesn't
because
mean
you're
I'm
like
not
you're like
feeling it,
relatively like reserved.
but- yeah, but it's like, you know, we spark up a conversation, and it's like, I'm just a social butterfly, you know. I'll talk your ear off. We have good conversations, and yeah, but that's the thing too. It's like I'm not spoken to. I mean, I don't speak usually unless spoken to. So it's like, I'm not one to come up and like approach. You know what I mean? Like it's like I've always kind of laid back, and then you know you want to chat, we can chat. But I'm also good with just kind of chilling. So
Also, shout out to Amy.
yeah, Amy, thank you very much. You guys have been smashing it with the gifts. Thank you, thank you.
Would you and Alex ever consider auditioning for Amazing Race Canada?
I don't know. Like I
don't.
do it.
I
don't know too much.
Don't really
on it,
know about like a
but,
lot.
like,
I never watched it.
I've watched it a couple times, but it was a long time ago. But I think it would be something super cool to do, and it would be like
I feel like it's kind of
it's an
our alley.
experience. Yeah, 100%.
Like, do you audition? Like, how do you even like?
I don't even
about
know.
that?
I don't even know how you go about that. But I think that would be insane. Like, it'd be cool. Vroom vroom. I'm in me mom's car.
Would you say you're an extrovert or an introvert?
Introvert. I don't know though. I'm kind of starting to become more of like an open.
You
like,
are.
I'll just like.
Yeah, no,
I'm more
you legit are.
likely to speak on things now, whereas like a year or two ago, I'd just keep it all to
Yeah.
myself. I was like, and my mom can attest to that. She'd get pissed because she'd have to go to my mom or like my buddies to find out information because it was just like I'm so. Like,
Yeah,
I
would
know,
say
I
like
keep it to myself, but
in a lot of ways I'm like extroverted, but in a lot of ways I'm also introverted. I don't know if that.
I
makes sense.
guess no. They just said that that's an ambivert. It's a mix of the two.
Yeah, yeah,
I'd
I would say.
yeah.
I would
That's a
say
very
I'm
good
that.
one. It's a very good one.
This is interesting. Why do you think an older community is more supportive than people your age?
Can we say that again? Why do you think an older community is more supportive than people your age? I think it's more so because you guys have already lived through it for the most part. You know, you've experienced a lot of the things we've experienced, been through a lot of
Yeah.
the situations we've already been through. So you have a full grasp of it. Whereas people our age, they're going through their own thing at the same time, and it's just like. Yeah, and like you guys rock, like
Yeah.
you guys show unmatched support. Like it's like you can't.
And like I feel like we also kind of take into like what you guys say too.
Yeah.
You know, like we like because you guys have that experience.
Like there's a
you
lot
know?
of respect between
Yeah, for
us
sure.
and you and
For sure.
us.
And I also feel like I don't know, people like maybe our age have like
big ass
and-
egos.
Yeah, egos and don't like
Yeah.
to like show support and
Yeah.
like they're just like I don't know,
Everybody,
it's,
like-
fake love kind of thing.
Yeah, like you guys are a lot easier with like pushing it back and not like
Like-
you don't have the ego to it, where everybody are
Yeah.
is like it's like a pissing match against each other.
Yeah, it's
instead
like
of,
people
just
say they
trying
want to
help
see
each
you
other
do
grow.
well, but it's like they never want to see you do better than them. You know?
Exactly.
And I feel like it's just like because you guys are established and like
It's like that's bad karma.
yeah, no,
It's
that
bad
shit's so
karma.
weird.
So, Yeah, that's that.
Now that Cammy White, now that you have been on this journey for a little bit, is there anything you would change or like to do better?
If one thing I would change is maybe have somebody else who was like obviously like it's growing, like it's not, it's baby steps, it's not, we weren't just gonna come out here and like have somebody film us all the time, but you know what I mean, it would definitely be nice to have somebody that was on top of like the cameras and like knew how to work it, etc, and it was just like we didn't have to worry about that, we could just worry about our content, like
like it would be nice if it was
but
just somebody who solely was just like
filming
because like for us it's like we just like kind of remember I'll grab the camera, and we've had situations where it's like we kind of just forget to grab it
and then it's too late, we're like shit.
So like I don't know, somebody who's like sole focus is that, oh dude, 100%.
Like I wouldn't really change anything, like with our situation, and like we've done a pretty bang up job with
and it's not like changing, I think it's like learning too, right?
Oh,
so
100%.
It's like, I don't know, I think
100%.
learning that we need like maybe a tad more like discipline or structure.
Yeah.
Like we have, I think for like what we came into and how quickly we came into like being like, oh, this is gonna work.
Yeah.
Like we've done well at keeping up with stuff, but like I would say like maybe just a little bit more
adapting and improving.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change much, but improve for sure. Thanks for the heart. Thank you.
Do you have a pet peeve? If so, what is it?
Being smacked in the back, or just being smacked in general.
So
like
quick.
like an open hand smack. There is nothing that will get my blood boiling quicker than that. Like I snap. Like oh, Garrett used to do that to me all the time. Cause like no, if it's like I have a shirt on, it's different. But if I'm like I don't have a shirt on, and you come up and whap. I turn around and I just haul ass right at him. I'm like, you're dead. You're dead.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you right now.
Yeah.
That's
Mine is like bad breath or bad hygiene in general.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Honestly, and it's not like obviously like there's some things people can't control or like maybe they're not aware of, but it's just like it's really it's a really big pet peeve of mine.
No, 100%.